Welcome everybody. Here we are, Sunday morning. Every Sunday morning we're doing this. You know why? Because I've made a commitment to it. I've made a commitment to making myself accountable to myself. So whether or not you guys are tuning in or coming over or joining in, it doesn't make a difference. I'm committed. I'm committed to giving love to myself. And I'm committed to giving love to anybody else that wants to come and take and receive a little bit of love along with me. It's my Sunday morning practice. It's my Natural Health Sunday. It's just a commitment I'm making to myself and I'm making to everyone that wants to join in freely. Sunday mornings, I'm going to be doing it every Sunday morning in my private group. So if you're not in my private group, you can get in for free through my private group. You can join in there and just follow along. If you need to take a break anytime, no problem, take a break. This is not about killing yourself. This is about getting ourselves going. This is about getting ourselves going in a positive way. It's about stimulating ourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. And that's what we're doing. We're starting off with some movement. We're starting off with movement because movement gets the body breathing. So we're moving the body because this gets the body breathing. And then we're coming to the conscious awareness of the breath. It's just to be present and aware of our breaths more often. This is the simple solution. This is the simple answer that we really have to realize is hidden right before our eyes. It truly is hidden right beneath our eyes, and it's been hidden there because we've got some mental ideas, some thoughts, some words that we've got stuck in our heads that are actually holding us back. And I'm going to try to address some of those thoughts and words. While we're moving, I try to do that. And then, of course, when we're meditating, I want to try to do that with our mindfulness. And then afterwards, I'm going to do a deep dive today with nutrition. So if you want to tune in for that, that'll be happening in the next hour or so. Or if you want to tune out for that, that's okay too. You can always come back and check it again later. It's going to be live in our group, so you'll be able to watch it at another time. It's deep dive into nutrition. We're going to get into the nutritional science, and we're going to recognize, I'm just going to point out some things that I've seen, some inconsistencies that I've observed over the last 30 years that have helped me to realize some of the roadblocks that I had in my mind regarding exercise and nutrition. It's always a change of mind that allows something different to happen in our lives. So here we are, let's get ourselves going today. I'm just going to start off today with just a simple head turn. Just over to one side, over to the other side. I'm going to turn on my clock so I've got my 30-second chimes going off. Just so I know where we're at in terms of timing, just working on a turn to the left, turn to the right, and to make sure I get an inhale and an exhale when I'm here. And then over to the other side, turn my head over as far as I can. Let's get a full inhale and exhale here. And then working it into a head turn, a circle, a neck rotation one way, all the way around. And again, focusing on trying to come to my biggest inhale and my most complete exhale. And rotating the other way with that head and neck, and trying to make sure that you're getting your full breaths as you move through. As the body warms, as the core warms up, the diaphragm allows you to take a deeper inhale, a more complete breath. Deeper, longer, slower breaths. This is what we need to heal. This is what we need to integrate our ultimate source energy into our lives. Here I am. Let's go for an arm circle. Let's just work on a forward arm circle. Let's go like a front crawl, open water swim. Front crawl, open water swim. Just moving, breathing. And reverse that, back crawl. Just coming to a movement and breath focus. Just focusing on moving and breathing. Trying to tune out what's going on in the mind. Here I am working on a torso rotation. Trying to lean back as far as I can. Working on my range of motion. Just opening up my body. Reaching over as far as I can one way, as far as I can the other way, bending as far over as I can, leaning as far back as I can. And the other way. The whole time working on deep breaths. Just moving through movement potentials of my body. It's not a rocket science. It doesn't have to be an exact science or a specific movement. It's not a certain number of sets and reps that's going to get you into shape. It's not what you do that gets you into shape. Some people get in shape playing tennis, some people hiking, some people playing soccer. So it's not what you do, it's really what you're thinking about while you do it. And the other way. If you're thinking and wondering if you can get into shape, if you're uncertain if you can get into shape, if you don't believe you can get into shape, this is all more about what you believe, what you're thinking about in your mind, than it is about what it is that you're doing. Your fitness and your health and your wealth, your well-being, your wellness is a result of what you're thinking, not about what it is that you're doing. We've been programmed to believe always and think always about the physical. The sets, the reps, the numbers, the stuff, the number in the bank account, how much money I've got, what I weigh. This is how I evaluate myself. This is how I've been taught to evaluate myself. Reaching for the floor, right side, left side, alternating sides. Understand that we've been programmed to think this way from grade 2, from kindergarten. We've been taught these things. These are the things. This is the way that our parents did things. We've learned from each other. Everyone else is doing the same thing. We're all trapped in the same mental constructs. Switching across from one side to the other. It's like we're, in a little bit of a dream world, a dream state. It's like we are an elephant that's been tied to a tent. Of course, the animal has the power to pull the building down, the tent down, but doesn't even try because he's in a prison of thought in his own mind. Opening up my hands, still working on my side-to-side inner thighs, still working on my lower back, always working on my movement and breath. Always working on my consciousness, my intention. Breathing up my energy, breathing out and allowing my loving energy to move freely through my body and my life. Coming up from there, going to be trying something I've learned from Tai Chi, was just a forward and backwards rocking, where you kind of straighten out one leg, bend into the other, bend into the other leg, straighten out the other. So it's just a straighten and bend, a flex and extend of one side and the other side. A shifting of weight. A shifting of weight. It's a left-right movement. This is what all movement is, a shifting of weight. A little left-right action. You add the arms and you add the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. It's a movement and breathing practice. It's a way to begin your day. In yoga, we call it pranayama. It's picking up your energy with your intention, with your thoughts, with your words, with movement. By moving, I start flooding my body with oxygen. I start releasing the carbon dioxide from my body and system when I breathe out. This is how the body detoxifies through the breath. This is how the body invigorates through the breath. This is how the body alkalizes through the breath. This is how the body heals. Nice full breaths. Inhale and exhale. Just warming up my body for the day. Just preparing myself for my day. I want to have an awesome day today. Thinking about it, speaking about it, putting that idea, that intention into my mind. I'm going to have an awesome day today. Today's going to be an awesome day. I'm getting excited about my day today. All right, my next one here. I'm just going to be down low in my squat. So I'm activating my thighs, I'm activating my hips. And from this down low position, I'm going to work on a big arm circle here. Big arm circle. Activating my legs, engaging with my legs. It's a horse stance in martial arts. I'm just working on my arms down here. I'm working on my big arm circles, I'm working on my shoulders and my legs, and I'm breathing here. Just being conscious of myself and of my breath. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
Are you going out for some basketball?
Yeah, but the ball's deflated again.
Need some more air in that
I
ball?
think I did it wrong, because I think I poked it in
Yeah.
without something.
Okay. Take the pump upstairs, okay, buddy?
Okay.
You going out with mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Just big arm circles. Just big arm circles there. Coming up for a second, let those thighs rest. I want to add some movement with those circles now. In Tai Chi, we call this waving hands like clouds. It's two arm circles. 2 arm circles and a little shifting of my weight. Right? And then we add the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good job. Dropping myself down here now. Heating up my body a little bit more. Getting into my high plank position. Shoulders over top of my hands. Looking out over top of my fingers. Holding myself flat to the floor. Nice deep inhales. Good full breaths. Holding yourself flat in the plank. Good job. As you practice it, you get better and better at it. Focusing within yourself. Coming into an internal focus. A focus on yourself, on your energy, on your breath, on your thoughts and words. Not worrying so much about what's going on around you. Focusing on what's going on within you. Not judging and not being affected by what's around you, but staying within yourself and who and what you want to be. Practicing on one leg, focusing on your center. Exhale and inhale. Over and exhale. Up, inhale. Balance and strength. Exhale over. Inhale up. Stay with your breath. Stay focused inside of yourself. Exhale over. Inhale up. Switching sides. Exhale over. Inhale up. Practice your focus. It's a focus and attention practice. It's a balance practice. Don't go with the wandering mind. Stay with the focused breath. Next one, I'm dropping down and I'm working on my mountain climbers here. It's a quicker breathing. It's a quicker breath. It's a panting breath. It's a fire breath. Let's go 30 seconds more. If you need a breather, take a breather and just return back to it. It's your capacity, your ability to process oxygen. It's the ability to move oxygen through the body that gives you power. This is the truth. The power is in the breath. It's not in the food. There's a big price to be paid for getting your power from your food. We've been duped into this understanding of reality. Just a single leg balance. Balance and strength and breath. Coming into your center, I am balancing. I am practicing balance. I am balancing myself. I am centering myself. Over to the other side. I am getting stronger every single day. I am getting better every single day. I am growing. I am learning. I am becoming better in every single way. Every single day, I am getting better in every single way. Inhale and exhale. sit with your intentions, affirm positively, and breathe. Next one, getting our heart rate up a little bit more, exciting, invigorating our bodies a little bit more. On one leg, I'm going to be trying to work on a hop. Single leg hop. Getting the heart pumping there. One leg stability. I am strengthening my single leg. I am working on my balance and my strength for the day. If I need to take a break, if you want to just move back to balance, if you want to move back to a movement balance, if the hopping becomes a bit too much, just switch to a balance. If you can hop, awesome. More aggressive, getting the body hot, getting the heart pumping, moving more blood and lymph around the body, circulating blood and lymph, detoxifying the body, invigorating the body, thinking about it, speaking about it. I am picking up my energy for today. I am in charge of my energy today. Thinking about it, talking about it, practicing it. Dropping myself down here again into plank for this next one. I'm going to be down in the plank. And on one side, I'm going to try to take the knee to my elbow. I'm going to inhale as the leg goes into the air, and exhale as the knee comes to my elbow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Same thing on the other side. Let's give yourself a little breather for a second. And I'll start that clock again on the other side. 30 seconds, knee to elbow. Ready? Go. Can you hold your focus? Can you practice holding your focus for 30 minutes? It's a practice. It's a focus practice. To focus in on myself. To focus on giving love to myself. Thinking about my own loving energy. Focusing on it. If you have a Swiss ball, let's move into a Swiss ball tuck. If you don't have a Swiss ball tuck, then let's work on a cross-body mountain climber. Knee to the opposite elbow. Knee to the opposite elbow. If you have a Swiss ball, we can work on a Swiss ball tuck. If you don't have a Swiss ball, let's work on a cross-body mountain climber. Do what you can. Do your best. Inhale, exhale. Try to stay focused on movement and breath. Try to stay focused inside of yourself. Try to think and speak about what it is that you want to create today. I'm going to create a great day today. I'm thinking about that. I'm speaking about that. I'm becoming aware of my inhale and exhale breaths while I practice that thought in my mind. It's a thought practice. Practice that thought in your mind while you breathe. Give it another 20 seconds to practice. Keep going. Don't stop. Practice your knee to elbow, your cross-body mountain climber. your Swiss ball tucks, and breathing and practicing your winning thoughts of the day. The thoughts that make your heart sing. The thoughts that make you happy. What would you like to have create in your life, in your relationship, with your finances, in your career? Getting ourselves up from there. I'm moving into my biceps. Working on the front of my arms. I'm working on 20 concentration curls. 20 concentration curls. You can do that sitting on a chair, sitting on a stool, sitting on a ball, or any kind of modification there where you can get your elbow against your thigh, hold your elbow still, and work on the front of the arm there. Let's see, 12 to 20 curls on one side, 12 to 20 curls on the other side. Working on the front of my arms, toning up my arms. I am toning my arms. I am tightening my arms. Not worrying about, oh my gosh, I wonder if I can get nice arms. I wonder if I can lose weight. No, I am getting fit. I am getting healthy. I am working on my arms. I am toning, shaping, sculpting my arms. I am flattening my tummy. I am getting strong, healthy, and well. It's the thoughts and words that we hold in mind while we're exercising. This is the key, lovelies. Switching back to the first side, second set. A second set of 12 to 20 curls on one side. A second set of 12 to 20 curls on the other side. Working on the front of our arms. Working on our thoughts and words. Working on our breaths. It's just a practice. It's just a focus. It's just to practice being focused inside of the self. We get better at it if we practice it. Whatever we practice, we will get better at. Just focus on practicing, staying in your own energy, growing your own energy, growing your dreams rather than your fears. And you'll know when you're growing your fears, it won't feel good. When you don't feel good, you know your mind is in the wrong place. Once you've finished 2 sets of front of the arm curls, we'll drop back down again. If we're on the ground, we can work on a in and back with the legs, or we can jump them in and back with the legs. You can practice that, walking them in and back, or jumping them in and back. We can try 2 sets there. If you got the Swiss ball, you can also go for a second set on the Swiss ball. It's an inhale, exhale. We're working through the core. Believing in yourself. It's believing in your value. It's believing you have worth and value within you. I believe I am valuable. I believe in myself. I believe I am good. I am good enough for my life. It's self-worth. It's self-value. It's self-belief. It's trust in ourselves. It's faith. It's believing in ourselves. It's a practice. It's a habit. You practice the right thoughts and words, and the right thoughts and things start to happen in your life. You fix it within yourself, and it starts to show up and fix around you in your life. Moving from here, let's go to a squat jump. Down, touch, up, jump. And if you can't jump, we'll just come right down and come up onto the tippy toes. If you want to slow it down for a second, we can slow it down just over and up, a little squat and reach up onto the tippy toes. If you feel like you've got more in you, go for that jump. That's more invigorating. That's getting the body exciting. That's moving more oxygen through the body. Getting that heart pumping. Circulating that blood through the body. Moving that lymphatic fluid through the body. Breaking up trapped lymphatic fluids in our body. Getting our body healthy and well. Next one, I can do this down on my back on my mat. Couple of dumbbells in my hand. I'm working on a head crusher down here. I'm working on 30 head crushers. Taking that dumbbell right down to the mat, right beside my ears, keeping my elbows right where they are. And I'm working on the back of my arms. Toning up the triceps. I am toning up my arms. I am tightening up my arms. I am shaping and sculpting my arms. I am flattening my tummy. I am toning and tightening my hips. I am getting strong and lean. I am getting fit and healthy and well. I am learning the thoughts and words that keep me healthy, fit, and well. I am open. I am learning. I am growing. 20 to 30 head crushers. And then I'm going to work on straight-legged leg raises. If you can take both legs up over your head, awesome. If you want to go one leg at a time, you could go one leg at a time. Just take it up as high as you can. If you can get two legs right up and over, awesome. If you can go right over the head, awesome. If you can only come up to 90 degrees, awesome. Do what's right for you. Do your best. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good job. And then I'm back for a second set of head crushers. Another 20 or 30 times, working on the back of my arms. Flexing and extending at the elbow, keeping the elbow fixed in the position, toning my arms, tightening my arms. 20 to 30 head crushers there. And then moving into a bicycle. Back on the core. If you need to take a break, take a little break. If it's a bit too much, you can always move to a supported bike. If you want to keep your hands under your back, that's well and good. Whatever works for you, whatever adjustments or modifications you need to make, that's always well and good, accepted, and wonderful. gotta let that head come down and take a break. Let your neck relax. Awesome. Flipping myself over onto my tummy. I'm just working on a little spinal extension, lifting through the back of my head. Breathing into the back of my neck. Breathing into my shoulders. Relaxing there. Allowing my chest to come down and then straightening out again, lifting through the arms. Good. That deep spinal extension, we'll flip it over and we'll work into a nice spinal flexion here. Child's pose, putting your head down, straightening out your arms, working into the shoulders, into the neck, pressing the hands down into the floor, opening through the back of the neck and shoulders for the day. Coming up again from there, back into spinal extension. Let's try one hand back. Reaching back for a great big inhale and exhale there. And the other hand back for a great big inhale and exhale. And if you can, let's try to get both our hands back. If you can't get both back, then try the single hand version again. Good job. Deep extension in the body. Flipping ourselves over, let's flex over the body. Getting into a nice spinal flexion. Nice deep breaths. And lying on your back, popping your feet up over your head, inverting yourself, holding those feet up high. Nice deep breaths there, breathing into the back of the neck and shoulders. Slowly lowering those legs over your head. Relaxing through the lower back. Relaxing through the neck and shoulders. Trying to take a full breath there as best you can. Unwinding yourself from there. Coming up into a forward lunge stretch. My back leg nice and straight.
Walking myself over to the other side, straightening out that back leg, breathing deeply into the lungs, right down into the belly, right down into the deepest part of your core, the pelvic floor. Coming back over to the other side, let's add some twisting, let's add some rotation. Opening up through the chest and shoulders. Over to the other side, same thing. Inhale, exhale, rotating. Opening up your upper body, stretching through the lower body, balance and strength. Squaring up, hanging my head down, working on my hamstrings, working on my lower back. Letting go of what you cannot control. Letting go of the things you cannot control. Reaching over to one side. Inhale and exhale. Allowing your energy to move through your body freely. Inviting your energy to move freely through your body. Over to the other side, breathing deeply and fully. Coming down here into a downward dog, pressing the heels down, straightening out the hamstrings, stretching through the back of the legs, straightening out the arms, breathing into the back of my neck and shoulders. Good job. And then coming down to a seated position here, I'm just going to pull my inner thighs in together. Working on my inner thighs, working on my hips. Just allowing my head to come forward towards my toes, letting go of any tension, any blockage, any resistance. Breathing up and into any blockage or resistance that we have in our body. lying down on my back. I'm going to have opposite arm and leg. I'm going to take my opposite arm and leg across my body with a twist, with a rotation. Same thing on the other side. Opposite arm and leg. Opposite hand to foot. Take it across my body. Twisting across my body. Big inhale and exhale. I am in charge of my energy. I am allowing my energy to move freely through my body and life. I am inviting all of my energy back up and to integrate it all into my life. Just connecting with myself, just thinking and speaking positively to myself, about myself. Bringing the soles of my feet back together, opening up my knees. I believe in me. I believe I am valuable. I believe I am worthy. Meditating on that. Inhale and exhale. Affirming those things in your mind. I believe in myself. I believe I am valuable. I am good. I am good enough. Just meditating on a self-belief. Meditating on yourself. Imagining yourself as the focal point, as the power in your life. I am the power in my life. Breathing in and breathing out with that thought in your mind. Intending that thought in your masculine mind. Imagining that thought in your feminine mind. It's to choose a thought in the masculine mind and then to imagine that thought, to grow that thought in your imagination, in your feminine mind. The thinker and the feeler. We have to integrate the two sides of the self, the two aspects of me. I need to sit with that energy and breathe. It's just a mindset focus. It's just a breath focus. It's just an intention and affirmation practice. It's an imagination work. All things begin in the imagination. All things in physical reality begin in the imagination. This is the creative space. This is where we create our health and our wellness. It's in this space that we believe in ourselves. It's in this space that we focus and integrate and heal ourselves. This is just affirming. This is just positive thoughts and words. This is just being your own best friend. This is just taking time, making time to give love and care to yourself. It's just taking a moment to be with yourself. It's just scheduling time to sit still and breathe and be conscious
of what you're doing with yourself, with your own energy. I am lifting up my energy with my thoughts, words, and actions, with my intention. With each inhale, I imagine my energy rising. With each exhale, I allow my energy to rise up and come up through my body and out through the top of my head and outwards. It shares out into my world. Imagining my energy rising with each inhale and moving out from me with the exhale. Each inhale, I rise up my energy. Each exhale, I allow my loving energy to move outwards from me, out into my world. This is an image in mind. This is an imagination. Imagine yourself growing in energy. Imagine your loving energy sharing out from you, out into your world. This is a mindset practice. This is a focus practice. This is a attention practice or an intentional practice. This is an imagination practice. This is growing your creativity, your femininity, your individuality. This is growing your insides. This is healing yourself from within. Fix it within the being, within the body, within the self, and witness it begin to fix in the external world. Just hold love in your mind, in your imagination. Just imagine yourself growing in health and love. I am growing in health and love. Hold those ideas in your imagination. Imagine yourself growing with your own love. I am love. I believe I am of love. I believe I come from love and I am returning to love. From the love we came to the love we return. We are of love and light. We are of the light. We are beings of light and love. We are between the light of our sun and the loving care of our Earth Mother. We are between the two. We are both, Mother and Father. Balance the two ends of your being with your inhale and your exhale. Come to balance inside. Think loving, harmonic, balancing thoughts and words inside. Hold harmony inside. Think and speak about the things that make your heart sing. Find joy and health and gratitude in all things around you in your life. It's with the breath, it's with the thoughts and the words, it's with time to integrate, it's with practice, it's with routine, it's with habit. It's with ritual. This is the way
that we fix ourselves. This is the way that we change ourselves. This is the way that we heal ourselves. This is the way it has always been. This is what has always been hidden from our eyes, that we are powerful beyond belief. There is no limit to our health and wellness, our joy and happiness. We live in heaven or we live in hell. And this is the choice that we are making in every single moment, every single day. All we have is time. Just take the time, make the time to be your own best friend. Learn how to give love and care to yourself. And you can change, fix, create anything that you wish to, want to in your life. And we'll end our practice there today, our physical practice. We'll move on to some mental thoughts and words. I'm going to do a little presentation to the group now. I'm going to be presenting now on a deep dive nutrition. If you'd like to take off now, that's wonderful. If you'd like to tune in or watch later, you can come back and find it in the group. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific day, lovelies. I love you. I love you. I love you.